Imagine an entire country, we're talking over 1 billion people, completely changing how they use money. And not over decades, but in just a handful of years. That's exactly the story we're digging into today. India's massive leap from physical cash to digital payments. And we're going to see it all through the lens of the book From Coins to Clicks, which looks at this revolution not through dry data, but through real human eyes.
And this question right here really gets to the core of it. We're asking this because, well, it's not just about some fancy tech for the sake of tech. It's about how this one little pixelated square can totally upend daily life, relationships, and even people's biggest dreams in a small rural community.
So, to really get a feel for how big this change was, we first have to kind of step back in time. Let's picture a world that runs on the jingle of coins in your pocket and the rustle of banknotes. For countless villages across India, this was just life, a system that had been in place for generations.
And we get to see this world through the eyes of 2 teenagers, Ravi and Aman. Think of their story as our window into this incredible shift. Following them gives us a front-row seat to what happens when this huge digital wave finally crashes on the shore of their town. Okay, so this brings us to the moment where everything started to shift. And, it wasn't some slow, gradual thing. It was an arrival, a real event that created a clear before and after in the lives of pretty much everyone in their village. And what was the catalyst for all this change? It wasn't some super complicated piece of hardware. It was this, the QR code. For Ravi and Aman, this simple black and white pattern was basically a portal, their very first taste of a whole new financial universe. Now, what's really fascinating here is the technology powering that little square. It's called UPI, or the Unified Payments Interface. You can think of it as the invisible engine that's driving this entire revolution. See, unlike credit cards or other systems, UPI lets money move instantly and almost for free between any 2 bank accounts, all from a mobile phone. And that is the real game changer. And this just shows you how incredibly simple it is to use. You can almost picture Ravi and Aman trying this for the very first time, right? You scan the code, you type in the amount, you confirm with your secret PIN, and boom, that's it. The money's transferred. Instantly. No waiting, no fumbling with cash. It's got to feel a little bit like magic.
But as Ravi and Aman would soon find out, this new digital magic isn't just about easy payments. It's a real double-edged sword. It cuts right through the old ways of life, creating these incredible new opportunities on one side and brand new challenges on the other.
And this really gets us to the heart of the matter. On one hand, you've got this incredible promise of empowerment, of real, meaningful transformation. But then on the other hand, you have the very real pitfall of exclusion, the risk of creating new divides and new anxieties. So let's kind of break that down a bit.
Okay, so first, the promise. All of a sudden, government money can be sent directly to a family's account. No middleman, no delays. People start feeling more connected to the wider world. And for dreamers like Ravi and Aman, this wasn't just about convenience. It sparked this tangible idea that maybe, just maybe, they could start their own business. The digital world just opened up so many possibilities right there in their village.
But then, of course, you've got the other side of the coin. What if you're the person who can't afford a smartphone? Or what if you just don't have a reliable internet signal? This super fast shift risks creating a whole new class of people who are digitally disconnected. Plus, it brings all these new pressures, the fear of getting scammed, the anxiety of a transaction failing, that awful feeling of being left behind in a world that already felt pretty complex.
So, you weigh the good against the bad, the promises against the pitfalls. What do you get? Well, the truth is, whether for good or ill, there's just no going back. The introduction of digital money has fundamentally and permanently changed the fabric of daily life.
So for our 2 guys, Ravi and Aman, and really for everyone they know, the world is just different now. That whole sensory experience of money, the weight of a coin, the feel of a note, that's gone. It's been replaced by this intangible, instantaneous world of clicks and balances and digital notifications.
This quote from the book really just nails it. The story of Ravi and Aman isn't just about a village. It's a perfect little snapshot of India's entire digital revolution. It forces us to look at the promises, to confront the pitfalls, and to think about something even bigger, its potential to actually redefine democracy itself. Which leaves us with this huge, critical question to chew on. When your access to government services, to civic life, to the entire economy is happening through a screen, what does that mean for our rights as citizens? It's a question Ravi and Aman are now living every day. and one that, frankly, in a world that's getting more digital by the second, we all need to start thinking about.